Brian, let's digress a minute here, because I will tell you also this past week what's been in the news quite a bit is Sheriff Bobby Nolan from Cape May County talked about
Absolutely.
the issue here with illegal immigrants and law enforcement, and here's the problem. We have now a governor, in Governor Murphy, along with an attorney general, who has taken what I will say a position that is not in accordance with federal law. So I think, although the Murphy administration and the attorney general are trying to say that Sheriff Nolan of Cape May County, and we'll talk on what this is all about, and Golden and Monmouth, are not following his directive. They're really following federal law. I'd argue the attorney general is not following the law.
So again, it comes back to the supremacy clause, and I applaud Sheriff Nolan and Sheriff Golden and those that have joined their fight in signing up a 10-year extension with ICE to coordinate and make sure that they have support when it comes to dealing with illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Look, we have had this issue since 2000. We've talked about this on the show before, and back in 2000, quote unquote, it hit a boiler point. We have 12 million illegal immigrants in this country, and yet that's the same number that's being said all the time. Here we are 19 years later when we have at least 800,000 or more a year illegal immigrants breaching our borders and coming in.
Wait, we've had this problem since longer than that. We've had 1954, President Eisenhower. He threw a million three, something like that. He just bust them out, planed them out, boated them out, did whatever he had to do. It's estimated 1 million others self-deported because they didn't want to get caught. This problem has been going on for longer than I've been alive. Let's deal with it and get it over with.
And it comes down to
well, you've heard the shows. I've had friends of mine in New Mexico. They've had their homes broken into, property damaged, property stolen, a lamb taken and
Animals,
butchered in
right.
the backyard.
Right. Drugs.
750 pounds of marijuana laying on the property, and then Border Patrol shows up and the death threats start.
Yeah, it's a real issue.
These are the people that are coming across the border.
It's a real issue, and what I try to convey to those that I talk to about this issue, bring it down to a local level when it comes to your own home, right? We all have locks on our doors to our apartments, to our airstreams, to our houses, everything under the sun. And why do we have that? Because we want to have security. We want to have a border around the things that we care about, that we protect. Yeah. So what happens if someone comes down your driveway or down your street and breaks into your home, sits there and says, I want free education, I want free health care, and I want food stamps, and I want to be taken care of, and I'm not leaving. That's exactly what's happening just on a national level because we haven't secured the border to the extent that it should be. And the fact that everyone's complaining that the wall is either a waste of money or not effective, really? Tell Jordan, tell Israel, tell Saudi Arabia. Those guys know whether a scorpion comes near that thing because of the sensors, the technology that they have, the physical barrier, the support from other new age technology, as well as the Border Patrol. And we here in the United States can use other things just like drones, just like helicopters, to support that. We need to stop the leaky hose. Look, there's nothing wrong with people coming here to immigrate and be part of the American dream. But the Democrats, unfortunately, on the left have blurred the line between illegal immigration and legal immigration. Those that have done it the right way, that have it's taken some time, that have done it the right way, spent a lot of money to make sure that they were right with the law, they're getting very upset because why did they even bother going through that if we're not even going to enforce the law? Remember, we're a nation of laws, not a nation of men and women, and we need to enforce those laws at the border. It's important, and that's why the president has done everything he possibly could, from reallocating resources to getting funding from Congress to executive orders. He knows that this is an issue, and the voting public knows it's an issue because they're supporting him, and it will be a continued issue that he's going to continue to push over the next 6 years.